So now we've got to know you. Let's talk about the Pan-Africans that's happening. This is the first time Botswana's hosting, or there is a tournament this big.
Yeah, it's great that Botswana is hosting, especially that it's not just Pan-African. This is the inaugural championship. So I think it's good that it has come to Botswana. Botswana, in particular, is one country that encourages debate. I know people might say, this other country is more peaceful than you are, this other country is more democratic than you are. But I think what signifies a true democratic dispensation is the nature of the people themselves. Botswana are very humble people. If you walk around the country, you spend 2 or 3 days with them, you'd find them that you can turn Botswana into your home. So I think it's good that the debate has been brought to the home of debate.
Okay.
Yes.
How do you think this will help the growth of debate in general? Like, there have been regional tournaments. There's the South African Debate Championships. South Africa, Botswana, a few other Southern African countries have been participating in that.
I think this would help cascade the element of the concept of debate to all other nations. We see this time around Nigeria is going to be in attendance for the first time. Zambia, Uganda, I hear Kenya is also coming.
Yeah, Kenya is.
Yes. So I think that will only broaden our scope, especially that it goes into countries which are notorious of the civil laws and all that. Especially Uganda, where you've got the Lord's Resistance Army in the northern part of the country. So I think this would go a long way into expanding and institutionalizing debates in countries that have got a legacy of segregation.
Do you think that actually helps? I mean, sometimes people who are like hippie-ish will say, we can replace weapons with words. Debate will bring people together. But you live here. You are in this region.
One thing personally, I've got this philosophy that debate is some kind of, if not religion, it's some kind of worship. It's a way that you worship your spirit. I know that we've got different religions and we worship in different ways. But I think, you worship your spirit through debate. After debating, during debate, you can see yourself meditating as an individual. And I think I respect individuals who meditate. No matter how they meditate, the end of the process is any form of meditation, and debate is such a form, brings peace. And once you've got peace within yourself, the likelihood is that you live in peace with your environment and especially other people.
That is deep. That is deep, and that is useful.
Thank you.
All right. So let's talk about Worlds, right? You were part of the team that we put for last year's bid for Worlds, and hopefully be part of the team again this year for 2011.
I hope so.
Yeah?
I hope I make a contribution, and the contribution that I would want to make hopefully would be invaluable, and this time around I hope would win the bid.
Why do you think it's important that Worlds comes to Botswana?
I think one thing that I've realized, I was coaching the World Schools team that represented Botswana at the World Schools Debate Championships in Wales in 2006. I think one thing that I've realized that we are not known that much, and our true dispensation of democracy, our institutionalized democracy is not known across the world, especially that we are not known ourselves. People are asking, where is that? How does it relate to South Africa? What direction is Botswana from South Africa? Or Botswana, as most of them would pronounce it. So I think bringing this debate here would try and enlighten people on how good it is to go into uncharted territories, so that you come to see people for who they are, and you can only see people for who they are if you go out and visit them, debate around issues with them, and just experience a different environment altogether.
So that's why it'll be useful for participants.
That's why it will be useful.
Yeah, I completely agree.
And we would obviously have a very, very, very attractive package for social gatherings, in terms of excursions, because we are the most endowed country in terms of our wildlife. We've got the big five. We've got termites just up to the elephant. So we've got everything that anybody could talk of in any part of the world.
But why would it be important for Botswana? How will the world help the development of debate in the region, in the country? Would it just be a tournament that comes and then goes?
The tournament would come to stake. Obviously, would thereafter have an annual thing. Wherever it would be held, whether it, USA based the other year, it will always be there in our house back here at home. As we send a team to wherever the next debate would be in the following year, it will always be here, celebrated as well here, because seeds that you plant through debate do not wither. You go to the grave with such seeds. So I think the fact that they would have come here, the government would obviously take quite some proportion in terms of having to run the debate and all that. So I think it would the seeds of the debate just in that year would stay for the rest of our years, for the rest of the other years here.
Okay. So final message to people who are watching, if you have something to tell them.
I think one thing about debate on its own, debate is very essential. In Botswana, we've got an institution called the Kgotla, spelled KGOTLA. That's our traditional method of politics, where somebody, I don't know how they were chosen in the past, leads other people, and they only lead with the belief that they hold some esteem in the society, they've got high moral standard in society. As such, debate in our culture is very institutionalized, and as such we think through debate, through exchange of ways, people actually get to prosper in life. Given that we are only 42 years old since we got our independence, and we've made so much progress compared to other nations, because we are the second after South Africa to have been so extensively involved in debate, I think that shows the extent to which Botswana seriously takes debate. So I would want us to be given a chance to prove that we can make it. We can host very well, and we can break the record that is held by whatever country now as in terms of attendance to the Worlds, because we've got an attractive package.
All right. Thank you very much.
Be given face value. Thank you.
Thank you very much.